Good afternoon. So the Vice President and I welcome you today to our press conference. The Governing Council today decided to lower the deposit facility rate, the rate through which we steer the monetary policy stance, by 25 basis points. Based on our updated assessment of the inflation outlook, the dynamics of underlying inflation and the strength of monetary policy transmission, it is now appropriate to take another step in moderating the degree of monetary policy restriction. The European Central Bank is an independent institution. It's very clearly stated in the treaties and in the articles that we are not subject to political pressure of any sort. So whether it is praise or criticism, we try to stay completely away from those expressions. And we really work on the basis of the mandate, which is price stability, and on the basis of the data that we receive.
Это их прямое участие. И это уже, конечно, существенным образом меняет саму суть, саму природу конфликта. Это будет означать, что страны НАТО, США, европейские страны воюют с Россией. А если это так, то, имея в виду изменение самой сути этого конфликта, мы будем принимать соответствующие решения, исходя из тех угроз, которые нам будут создаваться.
Dear President Zelensky, dear Volodymyr, dear colleagues, the illegal annexation of Crimea by the Russian Federation remains a very serious violation of that system of rules and principles universally recognized by the UN Charter that guarantee peaceful coexistence between nations. It is a violation of the territorial integrity of a sovereign nation which tramples the rights of people who do not want to give up their identities and remain so even 10 years later.
Crimea is Ukraine. For 10 years, we have reaffirmed this loud and clear, and this year, we mark the 10th anniversary of the illegal occupation of Crimea. Russia's war against Ukraine did not start in February 2022. It started in February 2014 with Russia's assault on Crimea.
It has been 10 years since Russia began its aggression against Ukraine. Ukrainians had bravely demanded justice, democracy, and a European future. Russia responded with the illegal occupation of the peninsula. It is clear, Crimea and Sevastopol are Ukraine.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
Nice to see you. Have fun.
Thank you.
Either you pay up or we're not going to protect you anymore. So that's maybe one of the reasons they don't like me as much as they like weak people. But you take a look at what's happening. We're in for 250 to 275 billion. They're into 100 to 150. I want to get the war settled. I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well. I have a good relationship, and they respect your president, okay? They respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to Putin, hasn't spoken to anybody. They don't even try and get it.
Met with Zelensky a few days before Russia invaded, tried through force to change territorial boundaries. Days later, I went to NATO's eastern flank, to Poland and Romania. And through the work that I and others did, we brought 50 countries together to support Ukraine in its righteous defense. Ukraine stands as an independent and free country. If Donald Trump were president, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv right now.